Welcome back! Get ready to witness your computer in action as we run our model. In this phase, we'll utilize our clean data to build and execute the model locally before transitioning to SageMaker. This approach helps us conserve AWS resources, keeping our bills in check.
Welcome everyone. So in previous tutorial, we have seen that after data cleaning, after doing this one hot encoding, after dropping some column, after using our dictionary, our data is very much clean and we can see all these numerical value. Okay. Now, next step is using that data in SageMaker. Okay. But one thing, as I told, that it is always good to examine our data in our local machine, whether it is giving right prediction or we need some further processing. So for that, what we can do, we can test in our local machine. So first thing what we need to do, we can install XGBoost in our local machine. So for that, command is pip install XGBoost. Okay, but this is already installed in my machine, so I think I will skip this step. So you can see it's already installed, but for you, you can install in your machine. Now, next thing what we can do, we can import scikit-learn module. So if you don't have scikit-learn, you can install it. It's very simple. You can just check in Google what is installation step. It's just one line command. You can install it. Okay, and once scikit-learn is installed, you can just import scikit-learn model selection, import test train split. So what this test train test split, what this is doing, it is basically splitting data in training set and testing set. So we can train our model in training set. Okay, this may be 80% of total data, and then we can test our model in the rest of the data, which might be 20%, sometimes 25, sometimes 30. And we can further import some more module, this accuracy score, and this job lib is for saving our model in pickle format. Okay, and for this particular data modeling, we want to use this XGBoost classifier. So what exactly this XGBoost classifier is? So this XGBoost is like a super smart guide that helps make prediction based on data patterns. So what it does, it combines the wisdom of many simple models to make accurate prediction, just like how a group of experts, they collaborate, they join together and they can solve a problem. So this is a simple understanding of XGBoost model. This is the reason nowadays many many machine learning experts, they like this XGBoost. Now, the question comes, what other simple model does if XGBoost is collection of other simple model? So other simple models within XGBoost, sometimes you can say that they are decision trees. So they make prediction by asking a series of questions about data. Okay, each question helps the model to decide which path to take and ultimately get better prediction. Okay, we can just take one example. Like for example, think it like a game of 20 questions, where each question helps to narrow down the possibilities until you arrive at the correct answer. Okay, so this is layman understanding of this XGBoost model. Okay, we'll go through these XGBoost model decision tree in separate lecture series, separate YouTube series. It will be too lengthy if I'll start explaining about all this model, but at this moment, let us use this model the way I'm putting here. Okay, so now coming back to our data frame. So as I told that we are using the original data frame, we'll use that data frame in our SageMaker. Okay, but for this local machine, what we need to do, we need to separate our target variable from rest of the columns. What we can do, from original column, we can drop this lone status. So this will be a separate data frame, and y, which is our target variable, that will be our independent column. Okay, so now what we can do, we can just split the data in training and testing sets. As I told that we already imported this train test split module from scikit-learn, and command for this splitting is This is very simple command. Here you can see this test size 0.2. This is basically telling that what will be the ratio. If it's like 0.3, that among 100 values, 30 will be for testing. Okay, 30 number will be the testing. So generally they like 20 or 30, but not more than that. Random underscore state 42. So what it is? Suppose I got this spreadsheet which is having 100 or 200 data, and after doing this randomization we'll get different test train split. Okay, test split has some 20 data, and train split has 80 data. When we'll run the same notebook in some different place or different drive or different location, if our original data frame is same, this number random state will replicate the same thing. That means next time when you'll run, you'll get moreover same thing in your test sets of and random sets of data. Okay, now once we did this splitting, what we can do, we can call this XGBoost classifier. Okay, after calling this XGB, we can train this XGBoost qualifier on our data which we splitted in two parts, training set and splitting in the test set. So training we need to do first, and then we'll use that output, and then we'll examine that train model in our test data. Okay, so for the fitting we'll use x underscore train and y underscore train. That means 80% of data what we splitted here we'll use for training, and then once training is complete we'll check whether it is okay or not and what is our model performance, and then we can save that. An important point here is accuracy. We can check just by using accuracy score. Okay, and this is very simple command. Accuracy is equal to accuracy underscore score y underscore test y underscore prediction. Okay, this is from here. Okay, now accuracy score, you can understand that's y prediction is we predicted from our training. Okay, and then we are basically comparing test versus what exactly value in the test set of data and what we are predicting. Okay, and based on that we can get accuracy. Okay, so if we run this command here, so we can check what will be our accuracy score. Okay, so accuracy score is 0.7818. Okay, now this seems good accuracy, but sometimes they need accuracy more than 90%. So for that, more and more data is needed. More and more data cleaning is important, but time being it is okay. Now this is done. Now what we can do, because our model is trained, now we can use some unknown set of data to check that whether it is okay or not, to get some feel before we jump into the SageMaker. So for that, what I did, I just got some value. Okay, some unknown value. So this we have to create a data frame for this unknown value. You remember that all these were a feature vector, so we put some value here. So all these are some numerical value. Okay, because we already did one hot encoding, and because one hot encoding is complete, what we can do, we can use this value, all of this value, and we can just use our XGB and we can get predictions. So this is a data frame x unknown, and we are directly utilizing this unknown data frame, and the key function is xgb.predict, and this is your name of data frame. Okay, now once we run this prediction, okay, let us run this prediction. Let's see what it does. Okay, so prediction you can see 0. Okay, now one thing we can check to get feel of this model. So applicant income is 3,000, 1,000, and loan amount is 500,000. So let us do some change here and see what happened. 0 means that loan is not approved. Okay, let us put it 50,000 rather than 500,000 and see what it's going to do. You can see that initially it is 0 and I put it 50,000, run it again. See, now it is 1. So that we can say that we do have some variation. We can check that model is working. Now we examine this for XGBoost. It is also good practice. We can examine other model. So this is kind of bonus thing for this lecture. We can also import other classifier like decision tree, random forest. They are also very popular classifier. And same thing, whatever we did, very similar thing. Just we need to just examine this for other classifier. So So you can see that everything is more or less similar: extrain, test, split, and fitting. And this is for let us ignore this because already we saved that, so we need not to save it again and again. But now what we can do, like, see, this is for XGB. It is almost similar what we did for this XGBoost classifier. And for decision tree, we can import decision tree, and then we can fit decision tree. dt.fit command is very simple. I'll paste it in separate sheet so that you can practice it. This, and finally we can check our random forest classifier. Okay, so let us check this, that what is the relative performance of these model. Okay, so just run this. Okay, perfect. So here we can see that decision tree is not working very well, and it makes sense because I told that this XGBoost is a collection of different decision tree, and it used some different decision tree to make a better model. But random forest is working very well compared to all these two. So idea here is that we can clean data, and prior to moving in XGBoost, prior to moving in SageMaker environment and started examining our XGBoost, it is good that test it in your local machine and then jump it towards SageMaker. Okay, so this is for this particular lectures. I'll see you in next lecture. Thank you so much. Bye bye.